after the miss from MP. Irving for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. A wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the triple.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
We've got ball. DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's MP in at the 2. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He dropped in 34 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Mavericks trail by 7. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Here's Hardaway, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. McGee against Drummond. It's to Hardaway. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving looking for an opening. Harden and Paul with the block.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Hardaway with the steal. Poked away. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Harden. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Irving's shot is good.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Fires for 3. And he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from MP. MP's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Bulls. Dallas calls timeout. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game can be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jones checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Harden. Here's MP after Luka Doncic's bucket. And here's MP for 3. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 8. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And a wide open look for Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
For 3.
Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. On the wing, MV. Guarded by Doncic. And here's MP for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
White against Irving. Over White. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
42.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. JaVale McGee is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hardaway in at the 3.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
MP against McGee. The 3 from MP. And he gets it back to the inside. Knocked away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic passes to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got the first points of the second half here for the Mavs.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Doncic with the steal. Driving inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Big-time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's MP. And stolen by Irving. Hardaway with a wide-open look. That one wide left.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
So it's the Mavericks now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. MP against Irving. McGee's shot is off. Chicago leading by 3. For 3, Levine. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. It's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see confident.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the first time out. Mavericks trail by 6. White and Levine on the wing. Andre Drummond is out there at DeRozan. And it's MP in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Now, here's MP. From downtown, they get the rebound. Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Bulls lead by 8.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And contact. down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on wood. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Now here's Hardaway. Jacks up a three. Dallas, no good that time either. Outside, White, Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Levine against Hardaway. Outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire before we begin a broadcast?
Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Passes it to Hardaway. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team. It's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. So their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And the Bulls making a change here. Balls checked in. The Bulls leading by 10. MP finds ball. Back to MP. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the Mavericks call time here. MP really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch. And you're just asking him to drop another triple on him.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have a looking shot, pass it around. Let's see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And here's Irving. Following the three from MP. From outside the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Hey, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent. Brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
MP against Irving. Here's MP. And DeRozan kicks to MP. Launches it. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. Mavericks trailed by 14. Now Irving. 11 feet away. And the rejection by MP. .107 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the two.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jones checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso is checked in for Levine. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
Both free throws good from Holiday. MP against Holiday. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kelly.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man.
I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we look to take that extra pass, we're a hard team to defend.
Well, you were having a lot of success individually.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see something in their defense?
You know, man, I think it's just my teammates looking for me to get the ball in places where I can convert, you know? Nothing too crazy.
Right on. Thank you, man.
No doubt.